There are 135 colleges in Florida, 78 public and 56 private, offering a wide range of programs and majors. As your kids go off to school, plan to pack everything they need to keep them smart, savvy, safe, and sound. Whether they're staying local or heading to a dorm, renowned Emmy Award winner and tech and digital lifestyle commentator Mario Armstrong has tech ideas that you and your students will be grateful for as they head back to school. Good morning, Mario.
Good morning, Rosalie. How are you?
So what should parents consider as must-haves for the dorm room this year?
Yeah, you want stuff for the dorm room that does a couple of things. One, helps them get work done.
Discover solutions to issues that affect your family and
Number
professional
two,
life with practical information to help you get past life's adversities. Take a proactive approach to power up your life with Rosalie's expert resources.
The first thing is, I get a lot of questions about, do I get a laptop, do I get a notebook? The point is, whether you get a tablet or a laptop or a notebook, make sure it has Microsoft's Windows 8.1 operating system on it, because that operating system is super fast. It's going to give them everything that they can customize with its own smart screen of apps. Plus, there's a lot of cool things. If you're going away to college, they'll have Skype is already built into it, so you can connect with your family and friends back at home. They have Office in it, OneNote, Bing Smart Search, lots of productivity tools inside of Windows 8.1. So they can not only get their entertainment, but they can also get their work done. And so whether that's the Microsoft Surface 2 for a tablet, which is great because it's really easy and lightweight, or whether that's the Acer Aspire Switch 10 because it's a laptop that can transform into 4 different modes. Either way, Windows 8.1 is really, really critical. This is a Bluetooth wireless speaker that's circular shape, as you can see here, 360-degree sound. I'm a DJ, I love sound. These sound amazing. You can pair more than one together, 15 hours of battery life, water resistant, and then to color up that dorm space when you're using your laptop or your desktop, you want to have a beautiful mouse to go along with that. The mice that are out there today are pretty boring. So look for the Logitech 2014 color collection. They have a lot of cool colors, vibrant patterns, everything that would be great to make the kid feel a little bit more fashionable in the dorm room. And then in the dorm room, you got to look good, especially you young men out there, 18 to 25, and all you young men out there. You need the Philips Norelco Click and Style Shaver. You got to take this with you to the dorm because you can use it outside of the shower, just dry, or you can use it in the shower, so it's water resistant. You can use it with shaving cream, without it. It's got really easy 3-click attachments that pop right on and right off, the click and style attachments. 3 different ones, like the shaving attachment, they have the facial style, beard trimming attachment, even a body grooming attachment as well.
So how do we make sure our younger siblings don't feel left out?
So the little ones from ages 4 to 7, they want their own little wearable cool technology too. And so Leapfrog has come out with something called the Leap Band, which is a really fun smartwatch. It's kind of an activity tracker for children that has active games on it that really kind of create healthy habits for kids. And there's 8 customizable pets so that kids can nurture these pets on the color smartwatch. It's got a color touch screen, water resistant, just an awesome, awesome idea to keep kids at 4 to 7 kind of fun and engaged and thinking about education, but doing it in a fun device that they can wear on their wrist.
Mario, where can we find more information?
I would say we talked about a lot of things. Head over to thunknews.com/schooltech. Listen to your teachers, get your homework done, and listen to your parents.
Absolutely, and all of the above.
All of the above. That's right, Rosalie. You got it.
Thanks, Mario, for sharing your favorite picks for tech, for school, and for dorm.
You too. Take care.
Parents always want the best for their children, especially when they're beginning a new school year. Getting geared up with everything they need to do well in class, have fun, and stay as healthy as possible can be a challenge. Parenting guru and toy expert Shannon Eis joins us with some great ideas to help your kids make the grade in the most important aspects of their lives. Good morning, Shannon.
Hi, good morning.
How do building sets help children inspire creativity and develop better social skills?
You know, Lego has been an expert in making learning fun for decades, and this year they're doing it to the Lego Technic line. And the answer to that question is early and fun exposure to core science concepts, engineering and robotics concepts like pneumatics and actuators and gears. And that's what Lego Technics delivers. Children actually don't even know they're learning. They're building and they're creating and they're putting it in motion. And they can do that through these build 2 sets in one, the Black Champion Racer, the Desert Racer, and they can be combined to form a massive racetrack as well. So we like this because it's that good for you building, good for you learning, and honestly, it's just these early exposures that kids just are getting science even in the playroom.
How can kids benefit from using their own tablet, not their parents'?
You know, kids these days are really exposed to the behaviors their parents have, and that's the tablets, those are these devices. And so they want something that's their own, and parents want something they can feel good about. And that's where VTech's InnoTab 3S Plus comes in. This is a brand new value-packed learning tablet. It's all about creating and learning and fun. And what parents love about it is the Wi-Fi connectivity and also the opportunity to search parent-approved websites. So that's access to 650 different apps through VTech's Learning Online app store, but also parent-approved sites and content they can exchange with their parents' own smartphones, photos, drawings, text, stickers. They like that connectivity, but they want it to be age appropriate, and the content really delivers on that as well.
What else can arouse creative play?
You know, dare I say a video game? It's so true. Sony PS4 has introduced Hohokum, which is a downloadable game for only $14.99, which is this expressive and really mesmerizing creative world fueled by art and music, an original soundtrack for this game. And it's this beautiful kite-like character that gets exposed to 17 different worlds that are all open at the beginning of the game. It's all ages play, and it's really fueled by the ability to immerse yourself and explore creatively and at your own pace. So we like this a lot. It's non-competitive play, but we think a lot of families and kids are going to get very excited about this game.
What tips can you share to keep kids' minds nurtured with something nutritious and fun?
Well, you know, healthy children's beverages is what Good to Grow excels at. This is a family-owned and operated company that's really about the nutritious exposure to great fruit and vegetable blends. And they do that with a no sugar added product. And this is their V-Blends product. So it comes in 4 to 6 ounces, features these great reusable character tops. So these tops actually pop off and can pop back on to other reusable drinks from the Good to Grow V-Blends line. And we like it because it's a great value for parents, but it's a product they can feel good about giving their kids. And what are you going to pack all this in? The packet. These are freezable, reusable lunch packs invented by a mom who wanted to send healthy food to her child's lunch every day, but wanted it to stay fresh and cool. So this is a great alternative to packing those lunches with ice. And it's a great value for parents, comes in lots of great fabrics that kids will love as well.
Shannon, where can our viewers find more information?
For more information, please check out thunknews.com/schoolkids.
Thanks, Shannon, for all your ideas to help parents help their kids make the grade this new school year. According to a recent study conducted by Harris Poll for Dell, 80% of parents whose child is away at school will likely text more with their child, while 62% will video chat. So are parents and children talking less but communicating more? Here to share more findings of the study and why a few pens and a couple of notebooks and a backpack just won't make the cut anymore is career expert and author Lauren Berger. Good morning, Lauren.
Hi, Rose Lee.
I understand you're from Florida's West Coast.
I am. I'm from the Clearwater area of Tampa, so very exciting to be with you today.
Why are more parents talking less with their children away at school, but communicating more? Is this a real shift in parent communications with all the new tech devices today?
Sure. So from this survey that Dell conducted with Harris Poll, we got some really interesting information, and it's so important for everyone to know, the latest trends in technology. So like you said, we found that over 55% of parents say that while they're talking less to their kids who might be away at college, they're actually communicating more. So that might be through video chat, through email, through social media, but they're communicating more, which is really great. We also learned that nearly 60% of students are going to be purchasing a new laptop or tablet for back to school this year. So it's so important for everybody who's out shopping to really educate themselves on the different products available and the different specials. So for example, Dell is running a great special. If you buy a PC for $6.99 or more, you get a free tablet. And I actually have the Dell Venue tablet here with me today. But a free tablet, it's a pretty good deal. So there's so many great deals out there. So I really encourage everybody to go check them out.
The study also found 77% of students go online after classes to get more information.
Right, and we call this learning beyond the classroom. So over 77% of students said that after class they're going back and they're going home and they're using their technology, they're tapping into their devices, and they're watching how-to videos, they're looking at different websites, they're conducting online searches, and they're really learning outside of the classroom through technology. So I think that further illustrates the importance of parents really looking at these devices for their kids. And in fact, the average parent will spend $635 on a new device for their kids. It's all about accessibility and mobility. Young people want devices that can sort of move with them throughout the day, whether they're in class, outside of class, in a meeting. They want those flexible devices. So things like, again, those Dell Venue tablets are great. I'm more of a laptop person, so I have the Dell XPS 13. It's just a very sleek, thin laptop that I can throw in my purse and I can take with me when I'm on the go. And today's society is really on the go, and it's the same for college students. They're doing more than ever before. They have school, a part-time job, an internship. They need these sort of flexible, sleek, really thin devices.
So Lauren, where can we learn more about the results of this survey?
All of the great survey results, all this product information is all on Dell.com. And then my book, I have it right here. It's called Welcome to the Real World. So make sure you check it out.
Thanks, Lauren, for creating awareness of bridging the distance between students and parents to keep the lines of communication open.
Bye.
There's no better time than a new school year to take inventory of all the gadgets in our lives that helps us stay smart, connected, and entertained. Tech expert and Emmy Award-winning show host Katie Linendahl offers a sneak peek at some powerful must-have techs that's small enough to fit in a backpack. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Rosalie. Always love talking to you.
Thanks, my little Florida techie.
That's right. Even
though it's brutally hot outside, back to school can be cool for students, but parents have to carve out some time from their busy schedule. Any smart shopping tips?
Yes, and I think it's amazing now. We're living in this digital age. My mom and I used to remember it so clearly. Every year, all the way through college, we'd be running around to all these different stores trying to pick up stuff for getting ready for back to school. Now what's awesome, and today I'm going to be featuring 6 different gadgets from Amazon.com. One-stop shopping. And when we talk about Amazon, they actually have a back to school store as well as an off to college store. So whether it's textbooks, bedding, or electronics, got you covered. And let's start off with one of the most popular. This is the Kindle Paperwhite. We talk about, putting all those books in a backpack. This is actually going to hold 1,100 books at only 7.3 ounces. World's best-selling e-reader, access to over 1 million titles, and I love because you can read in sunny days. There is no glare on the device, and you can also read in the dark. So you got that new college dorm roommate, no problem. There is a built-in front light as well. You can actually rent books from your public library and share books with friends. So very cool from Kindle. Of course, one of those popular devices. This baby here is the Kindle Fire HDX 8.9 inch. Of course, beyond 8.9 inch HD screen, incredible pixel density. Very lightweight too, only 13.2 ounces, jam-packed with features, 8 megapixel rear camera, front-facing camera for video calls back to home. And when we talk back to school, check out this feature. You can actually save up to 80% when you rent Kindle e-textbooks, so parents love that option. And also on here, a Mayday button, 24/7, 365 days a year. Tech support instantly pop up on your screen in under 10 seconds. So very cool, full-on tablet. Now the one right in front of me, this has been getting the most attention, and probably rightfully so. It is the first smartphone from Amazon. It is the Fire Phone, and very cool when it comes to all of those features, and it does not disappoint. 13 megapixel camera, 1080p video, 4.7 inch HD display, but some features that you have never even heard of. There is a button on here called Firefly. It can actually identify 100 million objects with the touch of the button. It can recognize songs, TV shows, phone numbers, email addresses if you're walking around. Very cool little feature. And also, as you see on that screen, dynamic perspective. What's really neat is there's a custom sensor system. The phone can actually recognize how you're looking at it and how you're holding it and react accordingly. So it almost is like very immersive experience. Fire phone and you get a free year of Amazon Prime. Next up, love this for dorm rooms. This is Fire TV. Got this in my home as well. And what's cool is you plug this right into a TV and you have access to thousands of new TV shows, movies, and also things like Netflix and Hulu Plus. This week alone, I rented Noah on demand. You can watch apps like WWE Network through the app, which I love. And it comes with a little remote that actually can use voice-activated commands. And then last but certainly not least, got two gadgets that are kind of essential must-haves. Laptops, of course, very important when it comes to back to school. This is the Samsung Chromebook 2. Chromebooks exploding off the shelf because of a very low price point, but just hooking you up with only the essentials that you need. This one, as I noted, 11.6-inch HD screen, 8 hours of battery life, fast and easy internet access with Google Chrome, and it's got 4.5 out of 5-star reviews on Amazon.com. And last, we have an essential one. This is the Seagate Slim Backup 1 terabyte hard drive. External hard drives, incredibly important because you can take them with you anywhere you go. It's only 5.3 ounces, but the deal is it holds hundreds and thousands of files. This one has a unique feature that'll actually back up all of your photos from social networks like Facebook and Flickr.
Where can our viewers find more information, Katie?
Yeah, that back to school shop and also the off to college store are all on Amazon.com. So whether you need the textbooks, whether you need the electronics, all in one stop.
Thanks, Katie, for sharing the must-have tech products for back to school.
Thank you.
The to-do list for families before classes begin is extensive. Getting the kids ready on time, making sure that they get to school safely, preparing lunches in a pinch, and the list goes on. So much to do, so little time, you may feel overwhelmed. If anyone knows how to get a family on the move and into a seamless routine, it's mother of 6 boys and parenting expert Colleen Burns. She joins us this morning to offer her top tips for getting kids ready for school. Good morning, Colleen.
Good morning.
Morning routines can be challenging to get the kids off to school. So what can parents do to get kids into that morning routine that runs smoothly?
Well, much can be done in advance, of course, to help make that morning routine a little less hectic. You can lay out your child's clothes the night before. That prevents that decision making in the morning. Also, make sure that each child has his or her own space for their things, their schoolwork, their backpack. They know where to put it. They know where to find it. Try also putting their shoes maybe on top of their backpack with some clean socks inside. That saves a step in the morning. Also know that your mood is setting the tone. So if you can try to sound and look calm in the morning, even if you don't feel like it, that will help kids keep going in the right direction and prevent those meltdowns.
Hysteria breeds hysteria.
Exactly.
Most parents need to save time when it comes to packing lunches. What tips can you share to make quick, healthy lunches for the kids?
Well, this is something else you can do the night before. That way you're not so rushed and you can actually have your child help you pack the lunch. That way they're packing some things that you know they will eat. Also, it's a good time to talk about nutrition. Protein, for example, so important for kids in building and maintaining their muscles and their organs and sustaining energy throughout the day. I found 3 products that are real quick and easy to throw into your child's lunches that do have a lot of protein in them. One is the Hormel Rev Wrap. It has 15 grams of protein per serving. These were created with teens and preteens in mind and the kind of flavors that they like this year, new bold flavors. Also the small servings of Lloyd's barbecue chicken, pork, and beef. Those are individual servings that can be popped right into their lunch boxes. And protein, always so prevalent in peanut butter. It's always a nice thing to add to your child's lunch. And these Skippy individual servings make it so easy. It's also so important for children to be getting enough milk every day. And because there's now a new 0-calorie milk flavoring called Milk Splash, this with just a drop will flavor an entire serving of milk, no calories, great flavors, and it will ensure that your child is getting those 9 important nutrients found in milk. So that's something you can throw into their lunchbox as well. It doesn't require refrigeration. And try being a little creative with your children's lunches. Try making some little fun things, adding a little note. This lets your child know that you are thinking about him or her throughout the day, and that does decrease their stress level.
You know, in today's environment and all the crazy drivers, how can parents ensure their kids arrive to school safely?
Safety is so important. We talk about it a lot this time of the year, but there's one tip that seems simple and maybe even obvious, but it is to keep your windshield clean. Dirty windshields can create glare that can actually make it difficult to see traffic signals, brake lights, even small children walking near your car. Make sure that windshield is clean. And I found a great product that not only cleans my windshield, but it actually coats my windshield with a repellent that repels water, rain, and prevents the water from building up on my windshield. So that's a great product to try. Rain-X 2-in-1 window cleaner. They also have some great windshield wiper blades, Latitude, and they form really well to the windshield so they won't stick and they won't create streaks. So that's important. And if your child is driving to school, and some of us have teenagers driving to school for the first time this year or going off to college, safety very important in their car as well, but also affordability. We all have a budget. Trying to buy a new vehicle can be difficult. Cars.com has crunched the numbers and come up with the best buy in a vehicle right now. The most affordable vehicle, period, is the 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage. And more than that, it has the best fuel economy of any non-hybrid car. So also good to keep in mind, not just how much you pay for it initially, but how much you will pay for it over time. It's got those great features that teens like Bluetooth and a touchscreen nav system. And so you feel better, 7 airbags, and a lot of other safety features as well.
Any tips for parents to help students instill a mind change from summer fun to schoolwork?
Move their bedtime back a little bit and wake them up a little earlier, trying to get them used to that so they're not so drowsy and cranky on that first day of school. And also try to talk to them about any anxieties they might have about the school year starting. And they probably do have some. Don't say things like, it'll be fine, that's no big deal. But instead, help them walk through ways that they can feel more comfortable about whatever is causing them anxiety.
Where can our viewers find more back-to-school tips?
You can get some more information and find my new book called Momarchy at momarchy.com.
Thanks, Colleen, for all your tips to get kids back into schoolwork and keep them safe.
Thank you.
The U.S. Federal Communications Commission will spend $3 billion a year in the next 2 years to improve Wi-Fi networks at schools and libraries. According to the National Retail Federation, parents will spend $8.4 billion on back-to-school electronics this year. That's an increase of 7% from last year. Schools across the country are developing new BYOD, Bring Your Own Device policies. Joining us this morning to guide parents through the maze of choices to fit your students' needs is USA Today tech columnist Jennifer Jolly. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning.
For parents who are trying to identify what device will suit their kids' personal and academic needs, it can be daunting. So where do parents begin?
Well, you need to begin by checking in with your school. Find out what their BYOD, Bring Your Own Device policies are. What kind of Wi-Fi network do they have? Do they supply the gadgets, or do they expect you to go out and buy them for the student? Those are the ground rules. Those are the places where you start. Most schools now have policies, and the policies go either one of two ways. Either you bring your own device and it connects in and you use it in this way, or no devices are allowed in school at all. So really you have to figure out what side of the fence your school is on and then go out and seek the gadgets that fall within those boundaries. Now, there are very few schools, as you mentioned, that don't want your kids to bring gadgets to school or don't at least assign homework where they have to use the internet access to manage their homework, whether it's research or even getting their homework assignments online. 9 out of 10 schools are going that way, starting as early as grade school.
How can concerned parents in the digital world approach monitoring their kids' text messages so that they make good choices?
Parenting in the digital age means you need to take the time and the energy to figure out what your kids are doing with their devices. How much time are they spending on them? What websites are they looking at? What apps are they downloading? And what kinds of information are they sharing? That's not only, this isn't about spying. This isn't about sneaking around and spying on your kids. It's about laying down the ground rules early and often, setting those rules and letting your kids know that, hey, as long as you're 18 and under and living under my roof, these are the rules. I have the password to get into your phone, and I might look every now and again. And this isn't because I'm nosy. This is because I'm trying to take the best care of you that I possibly can.
So what tips do you have to prevent stress and tech overload?
parents, I implore you, take the gadgets out of the kids' bedrooms at night. No laptops, no tablets, no smartphones allowed in their bedrooms overnight. There's nothing good that can happen between the hours of 10 and 7 a.m. with your kid having that sort of 24/7 connection. So that's the first place to start. And then the other thing that I really want to make sure that parents know is that connecting your kids, raising kids in this digital age doesn't have to break the bank. There are so many great deals to be had, especially right now for back to school, across plans, across devices.
Do parents need to buy expensive phones and devices?
Any of these gadgets that you see here, this is a very simple sort of entry-level Nokia phone, and with this phone they can do the online research. They can stay in touch with their parents. This runs you zero down and about $7 a month. So don't go out and spend a fortune getting them the latest, greatest sort of everything. Figure out what they need, what they'll be doing on that device, and go from there.
How can parents teach their kids the importance of caring for their tech devices?
Well, you break it, you lose it, that you will have to raise the money. You will have to mow the lawn and take care of the pets and do whatever work around the house that you need to do to raise the money to buy a new one. These are not toys. You'll see that every single smartphone that we have here on set, every single tablet has a cover and a case. That's sort of a basic. Those are basic things to protect your investment. Also, get some sort of protection on there. If it's an Android phone, dude, where's my Droid? Or an iPhone, find my iPhone. Make sure that you have tracking capabilities, and then back everything up. And I can't say that enough. This is the little Seagate Slim mobile device. This is 2 terabytes of data on this tiny little, one of these is 2 terabytes of data. That's enough to hold 600,000 songs or about 500,000 photos. Back things up. And then you can also get just apps that help you just keep an eye on your kids, and as well as antivirus software. And check out how cool this is. I mean, this is a classroom of the future right here. We've got the smart board, all the smart devices. So this is really a kind of an insider look, a futuristic look at what all of our kids will be going back to school, maybe not this year, but sooner than you might think.
Thank you, Jennifer, for joining us this morning with your professional guidance to help parents buy the best device to meet a student's needs and add some rules.
Thank you.
The new school year brings many changes, including a new Florida Standards Assessment test. Students are encouraged to BYOD, bring your own device, meaning cell phones, tablets, and laptops. Florida law requires a minimum of 180 school days each year to serve over 2.6 million students and over 4,400 public schools, not to mention private schools. And of course, there's higher education with 135 Florida colleges. Share with us your back-to-school tips at facebook.com/Rose Lee Show or visit us at roseleearchershow.com. And enjoy the school year and all the knowledge it brings. We'll see you soon.